Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Il Divo, which is the world's first and most successful classical crossover group, selling over 26 million albums worldwide, is coming to Broadway's Marquee Theater for a limited number of concerts beginning on November 7th. They'll be co-starring with Tony Award winner Heather Headley, and I caught up with the guys here at Sardi's. Welcome to Broadway. Welcome home to Broadway.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It feels great. It feels absolutely great. I have, since being on Broadway back in 2001, I've now transplanted myself and am a New York resident. I have a New York driver's license and everything, so I am from here now. So being able to come back and bring the boys and come and do a show on Broadway and be able to commute to work, it's fabulous. It's really great.
What have you told them, since you've done Broadway before, what this whole thing is going to be like? I mean, it doesn't get any better than Broadway.
It doesn't, and you know, we've talked about this, and we've been walking around the city since we've gotten here on this trip, but it's one of those things that you really can't prepare for. It's kind of like, I make the analogy of, it's kind of like giving birth. You can explain to someone all you want, you can read all the books all you want, but until you've gone through it, you're not going to know what that feels like. So yeah, I'm really anxious to see how these guys feel.
How excited are you?
Oh, I can't even tell you. I mean, we've come to New York for about 10 years now. We've played Madison Square Garden, we've played Radio City Music Hall, we've played the Beacon Theatre, but never on Broadway. Very first time. So, wow. I mean, I'm speechless. I've never even seen a show on Broadway, so we're coming here now for more than a week. We're playing the first round of 6 shows, and I'll just have plenty of time to soak all this atmosphere in and everything. I'm so looking forward to it.
For you?
It is fantastic. I mean, obviously, and also singing musical theater pieces. That's the most amazing thing, because obviously it's not typical Il Divo. So we need to show the people that we not only sing these pop songs, though also this musical theater, and singing it over here in Broadway. It's just, as you said, it's just the maximum they can get.
I think everything's been said. Really, it's like a dream as a child. Probably you see those pictures on a postcard, and you'd never think you'd ever would come to Broadway. So yeah, it's a dream come true that I'm going to embrace and enjoy every days being here, and get to know the city, enjoy being close to an audience, etc., etc. Everything's been really set here.
Well, let's talk about your special guest star, Heather Headley. I mean, this is going to be so exciting. What are the types of songs you're going to do in the shows, guys?
Well, quite a few different ones, actually. I mean, we've recorded the song from The Lion King, Can You Feel the Love Tonight, with her. That's kind of her showpiece, but we kind of needed to find somebody who can do all the other things as well. So she's going to do Memory from Cats with us. She's going to probably do All I Ask of You from the Phantom of the Opera with us. So, again, like I said earlier, that in Il Divo, to sing, you've got to be very flexible. If you want to sing with Il Divo, like what Heather does, she's got to be very, very flexible as well, because we do all that different repertoire, and it all requires different colors and different ranges. But she is such an amazing singer and such an amazing personality that I have absolutely no doubt that she's going to pull it off wonderfully.
Now, talk about the album that coincides with the concert. So excited about that.
Yeah, the album is amazing. I mean, we have fantastic duets on the album with Barbra Streisand, with Nicole Scherzinger, with Heather Headley. Sorry, who else? With Michael Ball. So yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, we try to have songs from the new musicals, from the old musicals, and I think it's going to be a really complete album.
There's such a broad range of Broadway shows. Do you have a favorite songs that you do in the show and on the album?
Yeah, I really like All I Ask of You. It's one of my favorites at the moment. I think it's one of the best songs ever written by Andrew Lloyd Webber. I think he did very well in that. It's, I mean, just when we sing it, it's just like, I think we nail it. It sounds amazing. I love it, and I'm really looking forward to put that on the marquee.
Do you have a favorite?
Favorite of the show or of the record?
Both.
One of my favorite would be maybe Somewhere, and on the record I would say If I Would Ever Leave You from Camelot, and maybe Memory from Cats.
And for you?
I do like Some Enchanted Evening very much. I think it's a very beautiful music. It's a very beautiful melody to sing. You can just bathe in there. It's wonderful. I'm looking forward to performing that.
And David, for you?
Well, my favorite song that we recorded is not going to actually be on the U.S. release. It's going to be on the U.K. release. It's Who Wants to Live Forever from the Queen musical We Will Rock You that plays in the West End. I'm very new. I'm a newcomer to the music of Queen, and I think that this song has been a really good bridge transition to from our music and where we've come from, and this new repertoire and genre we're going into. But it's not on the U.S. album, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that. So I'll talk about the one in the show.
The weather's fantastic.
I think my favorite one in the show is going to be is another song that's not on the album, is The Impossible Dream, Man of La Mancha. This was actually one of the songs that got us thinking that maybe we should head in this direction. It was the first musical theater song we put in any of our tours was Somewhere from West Side Story, and that got a huge response. And so we thought maybe on the next tour we'll add another one. So we put together just a quick version of Man of La Mancha, and insane reaction. So we kind of saw a pattern evolving out of that, and I think the message of The Impossible Dream is very aspirational, reaching for the stars. Don't let anything get in your way. Just focus on something and go for it. And I feel like, well, we did, and here we are.